Woo! We are going to have some fun today. I'm really excited about today's video. We're going to talk about the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection in just a second. We're going to talk about what price point you think it should be at, because we're going to examine kind of what the Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations is looking like, what it would cost to rebuild that on your own. And once you piece out the Ultra Premium Collection from Charizard, we're going to start speculating a little bit to see what we think that Ultra Premium Collection is actually going to be worth. Not what it should cost, but what it's actually going to be worth. So you buy it for $119.99, assuming you can find it at MSRP, but the value inside the box could be significantly higher once you consider all the goodies that are inside. So we're gonna price that out based off of what we see from the Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations. But before we jump into that, we are giving away some fun stuff, and we're gonna keep the fun going. First of all, we talked about the Champions Path reprint that doesn't really exist. There is some leftover stock that seems to be kind of circulating around in distributors, but at a much higher price point. And we said we were going to give one of these Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes away. So congratulations to Joseph S. Joseph S., you are the winner of the Champions Path Elite Trainer box. Please let me know your information. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. You can find me at danny.phantump, or shoot me a message on Twitter, danny__o, or just send me an email. Congratulations to you. Also, along with that, we are giving away an Ultra Premium Collection box, the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection box. And for that, congratulations to Xyloi, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. Xyloi Family Videos, you are the winner of the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. I will get that out to you at the end of the month when they release. Definitely hit me up with your information, like I just said, on my socials or on my email, so that way I can get that out to you. But the fun is not over. If you didn't win, that's okay, because we like to give stuff away. Money is not that important to me. I like to give away whatever we make. So we're going to continue to grow and continue to give stuff away. And since this video is focused on Ultra Premium Collections, we're going to give away this guy. This is a Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations. We're going to give one of these away, and we're also going to give away another Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. So we're going to give away two Ultra Premium Collections, one from Celebrations, one of the Charizard ones. All you have to do to be entered to win is hit that subscribe button down below, turn notifications on, make sure you're subscribed, and then leave a like and a comment on this video. Come back next Friday to see if you won. Boom, that's all you got to do. We're going to draw the winner, announce it next Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations will be able to ship out right away. Again, the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection will have to wait a little bit. I just love giving stuff away. Don't you guys love that? All right, we're going to look at the Ultra Premium Collection right now. The Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. Try to get a feel for where this is going to settle around release day. We know a second print wave is coming. We know that it's going to be about the same size as print wave number 1, which is double the size of what we saw from the Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations. Now, that's not to say that this isn't going to be above MSRP, because I do think it's still going to sell above MSRP. I do think you might be able to find it for, a couple $100s if you're trying to buy from a scalper. If you're trying to find it for MSRP from a big box store, you might have a little bit better luck with that second wave that has now been announced. But you're looking at $270.71 for the current market value for this bad boy, which is going up for pre-order pretty much all over the place. Now, this doesn't come out for a month yet. We're still about a month away, but you can see it's trending in the downward direction, which is really good. And if you look on TCG Player, 15 to 20 sales per day, not bad, but there's 438 that are available under 300. So as more and more get put up, and this is just pre-order stores, so this isn't stores that are getting allocations. Those might not come until after the pre-order period is done, which is why you may want to wait at this point until around release day if you can't find a good enough deal. But with 438 under 300, that's a pretty significant number, and continuing to go higher and higher because it's only selling about 15 to 20 per day. So as more stores get allocations, more stores get allocations for that second print wave, more and more are going to be up, and it's kind of a race to the bottom on TCG Player to see who can be the cheapest one, so that way they can move their inventory quicker. So we've seen this drop in market price. Even though the cards inside look really cool and the value inside looks really good, you can see the low price point, $259.27, we're getting closer and closer to that. The high price point of $305.54, we're still fairly far away from. So it's definitely trending in the downward direction. It'll be interesting to see where it falls over the next month or so. But if we look at the Ultra Premium Collection from Celebrations, and this is why I want to look at this, because it gives you a good understanding of why a box might be priced the way that it is. And this is something that's very interesting to look at. So we're looking at a market price right now of $360.15. So right in between its 1 year high and 1 year low. We're about a year removed now from when this Ultra Premium Collection came out. And I do think that this is going to continue trending upwards, especially as we get to the holiday season. But you can see just a slow, natural, organic growth that we're talking about ever since January of 2022. This was at 225.58 when it hit its low point at the beginning of January, and then really just started climbing, but still well off of its one-year high of 485.28. Now, very hard to find this product still in stores. You might see one or two kind of pop up as these warehouses continue to dump whatever excess product they might have. But if we look inside and add up the contents inside to get a feel for what the actual value is inside, that kind of will help determine what price point we think the Ultra Premium Collection, the Charizard one, is worth. Not necessarily what it should sell for, but what it's worth, what contents. Everybody talks about mystery boxes and things like that. Like, you want to spend $50 on a mystery box, but you want to get $100 in value. That's why a product like the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection is so in demand, because you want to buy something right away for $120, but have that those contents worth, you know, $250 or $300 or whatever the case may be. So if we look at the actual box, just an empty box, because if you're going to rebuild this on your own, you're going to have the box inside. You can see selling for about $5.50 plus $8.95 shipping. That's with 7 bids that ended on September 20th. That was one of the most recent ended auctions that I could find. And then we've got the metal coins inside and the pins. So the metal coin and the Charizard with Pikachu pin selling for about $15, including shipping. If we look at the actual booster packs inside, at one point in time, this was selling for $7.83, hit a nosedive at $4.46 at the beginning of January, trended downward. Now it's really heading in the upward direction. So with Pokemon talking about twilighting celebrations, now you might see a little tick downwards because this has been popping up in Walmart locations. You might see this go back a little bit, but $6.32 is the current market price. You get 17 of those in your Ultra Premium Collection. So that right there in value is $107.61. You also get 8 regular booster packs from the Sword and Shield block. So I'm valuing those at about $3 a piece because you can find them for cheaper. However, retail value on those is obviously going to be $4.18 around that price point. So we're just going to call it $3 because you can find them for a little bit cheaper. It means you're going to have about $24 in value just for those regular booster packs, about $131.61 in total value just in booster packs. Then we've got the promo cards that come in this box, and it's starting to trend upwards for a lot of these. So if we look at the Pikachu V, you can see a little bit of a blip in the upward direction here at the end over the last couple months. At one point, this was selling for $22.82 in July. That was a one-year low, well off of its one-year high of $62.88 right after this product came out, but sitting at $30.07. So still about $8 above its one-year low, which it hit in July. So definitely trending in the upward direction a little bit. We'll see if that's organic growth or if that's just people kind of FOMOing a little bit. Then we've got the gold Pokeball, which is not doing nearly as well, much closer to its one-year low than its one-year high. $53.83 is where this was selling about a year ago, trended downward really quickly, hit about $10, $11 right away. Its low point of $9.52. It hit in January before kind of leveling off a little bit, currently sitting at $10.75. Then we've got the metal Pikachu, which is inside, starting to trend upwards a little bit, still well off of its one-year high and also better than its one-year low. At one point in time, it was selling for $65.28. That was after the set first came out. Very interesting because a lot of these cards don't travel well. They don't ship well. They ship really easily, which is why a lot of companies don't grade these anymore. $30.52 is where its one-year low hit at the beginning or end of January before starting to trend upwards and then going backwards a little bit, currently sitting at $37.21. And then we've got the metal Charizard, probably the cream of the crop in this box. A lot of people very excited about the metal Charizard. Again, quality issues, quality control issues. At one point in time, it was selling for $168.43 when this product first came out. It dropped really hard at the end of January, where it dropped all the way down to $94.77 before starting to trend upward a little bit. Took a step backward in July and then started back up again. So it's sitting at $129.19. So if we total everything together, your total value of the actual box, so not what you should pay for the box, but the value of the contents is $368.33. So if we put on our thinking helmets and start thinking about everything that's included inside the box, definitely keep your eye on the singles for the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. We looked at these last week and what they're starting to pre-order for on TCG Player, where you're looking at between $90 and $100. Pretty much for each one, you're looking at about $300 right there, not including the packs or the goodies that are inside. So once you do that, you're probably looking at about $350 in value. Now, with more and more of these being released and more of these being cracked open, it is going to be assumed that these are going to trend downward. So start thinking about what you think those Charizard V cards, the Charizard V, the Charizard V Max, and the Charizard V Star will bottom out at. What you think that those will fall to. So if you think they will fall to about $50 a piece, between $40 and $50 a piece, depending on how many of them are in existence, then you're looking at about between $120 and $150 for just those 3 cards included as far as your worth goes. And then you also have the ancillary goodies that are in there, the packs and everything else. So it'll be interesting to see the actual worth of the product once it comes out. But I do hope, obviously we want enough to be in existence that you can find it at MSRP or very close to MSRP. Like I said earlier, definitely something that people really enjoy is buying a product and having it immediately worth more than what you paid for it. And it's also a very, very cool piece. A lot of the artworks on those cards are super cool. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below as far as where you think the Charizard cards will bottom out at as we get that conversation going. It kind of gives people a better understanding and a feel for what they should look to pay for their Ultra Premium Collection because you don't want to have to pay, $368.33 just because that's what the inside guts are going for. You want to find it closer to that MSRP. So it's important to find the final worth of the products. That way you're not overspending and you have more money to spend on your collection dollars. Make sure to leave a like and a comment on this video so that way you can be entered to win one of each of those Ultra Premium Collections, the Celebration one and the Charizard one. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for everything. We will talk again on Sunday. Until then, peace.